Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? It is early morning. Okay, and I'm making this quick video to answer some questions that some of my subscribers had. And the best way to my name is Dalton, and this is Dalton My World. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, now sorry about that. The best way to s- describe why I sometimes make a video instead of giving you a 15 paragraph explanation on certain things is because it's kind of like I have friends that were app developers, and it's quicker for them to just throw together an app to solve a problem than it is for them to try to explain it and give you the solution. And I've done so many videos now. I mean, I'm not experienced like some of these people have been on here 15 years or 5 years, but I've done enough that I can do that in a short time. And of course, I got my cue cards to try to keep me on track and make the videos condensed and to the point. Now, the first uh, the first question I want to answer real quick is for my subscriber, the Eldon one. Hope I didn't butcher that up. And you know, I want to explain to him what's going on with Instacart. Okay, Instacart is having problems right now. Okay, and this is why. Yeah, you hear about all these people. Instacart is hiring. Okay, but the fact is that no matter how many people you hire, that doesn't mean that's all the people that's going to stay. Okay, that's one. Number two, Instacart is divided in two different sections. One, you have the in-store shopper, okay, as I explained to you, and then the other is the full-service shopper. Those are the ones you always hear they can make up to $15 an hour. Up to, okay. Sometimes it's considerably less than that. Now, the in-store shoppers get one flat rate of $10. Now this is what I get from people I've talked to because I do my own investigating. So everything I'm giving you is from my opinion. Okay. Now, Instacart's it's having a major problem right now. Okay, because even though they're hiring a lot of people, 300,000 people, not all those people that they're hiring are Instacart shoppers. Matter of fact, I think it's going to be about almost 85,000 of those people are going to be in different positions like trainers and things such as that, which is not the actual shopper. Okay. Um, Now, with a lot of their seasoned shoppers, a lot of their seasoned shoppers are leaving, okay, or cutting down hours, and a lot of their in-store shoppers only get $10 an hour, and they're part time, so they can't work no more than 29 hours a week. You got that? Now you can do the math. Now, some of the people that are being hired lost their jobs, so if they're working now with the stimulus package, they can make more money working only 10, 15 hours a week, okay, plus getting unemployment, getting that extra $600 a week that they're going to be able to get now with that stimulus package. Okay, so what they're hiring on these people, you got less people, working those 4 hours as an in-store shopper. Now the full service people supposed to uh, go through some training and all that other stuff. Some of them take it seriously, but a lot of them don't do training and they try to wing it. So what happens is you get this chaotic mess. You got the in-store shoppers and full service shoppers bumping and slamming into each other, while the full service shoppers are trying to ask the in-store shoppers questions, and the in-store shoppers can't get their job done because there's no one to help the full service, these new full service shoppers. Okay, so it takes away from one, and then before you know it, as I've been told, their shift is done with the minimum amount of orders filled. And even though you're not hearing a lot about it, there's still a strike going on. Okay, so they're desperate. They're reaching out to everybody. How they got your email, I don't know. But they a lot of times these cell phone companies and all that stuff, they know each other. They sell email. They sell your data. Google sells your data. Facebook sells your data. You know, they know each other. Okay, and so that's what's going on with in-store. And so you say it getting $10 now. Well, and when it first started, all most of them had to do was shop and sack the groceries and get it ready for the delivery people to come and pick it up. Now there's tons of additional stuff that the store shopper has to do, including curbside service that they didn't have to do before for the same $10 an hour, and a lot of them ain't going for it. So they're minimizing their work hours. Okay, and some of them just don't even show up. Okay, they just take their day off or whatever, or they're just not showing up. Okay, because one, they're scared that they're gonna die, catch coronavirus and die, and which is very, very serious, which is very, very, very real, because some grocery store people have died from it and will continue to die from it, unfortunately. All right, so they're desperate. Okay, they don't want to seem desperate. They want to seem like they have everything in control, but they don't. And that goes for a lot of these other gig companies. I don't. I know some people that work for Postmates and some other things like that, and they're feeling strain. They're feeling strain. But the bigger you are, like Instacart, the more demand is on you, the more they're gonna feel that strain, and they want to work their people as much as possible, give them as less as possible. Okay, and literally, I was told by some of them, you literally have to ask to be. You hear about them. They're gonna send you free sanitizer and stuff. You literally have to ask for it and order it. If you wanted some type of kit that they're offering, you literally have to go order it. They're not just sending it to these places like they should for the people just to be able to use. You have to go, and then from most people telling me they're out of stock anyway, so you're not gonna get it. It's a media ploy to make them look good. Now the second thing I want to talk about is um, more and more. Oh, the other one. This is for Ann Elf. Text now. Deal with text now. Text now started off as just a simple app. Like you get a lot of apps out there, that gives you a free phone number and free text. And you have the option to remove ads or keep the ads. Keep the ads is free. If you remove the ads, it costs a small amount, but they give you additional services. But text now, the reason I like it because I've been with them for a while, and they morphed into an actual company, an actual smartphone company that that has its own individual. I'm sure they're under the umbrella of somebody spreading something, but they have they can offer their own individual data plans and all that stuff. Bring your own phones and all that. That's what, and they constantly morphing into bigger and better. Okay, a bigger and better company. So it gives as you grow, it grows, and you can grow with it. And that's the difference it is. And My God, you get real time support, a real person compared to Google Voice. Okay, you know, but they both have their benefits. Okay, so I hope that answers your question, and on that one, the difference, because you with text now you can literally get a phone from them with their SIM card in it. You can literally bring your own phone on some of the phones and use their SIM card. You can, and they have a low price of $15 a month that you can use their, with their SIM card, or you can just use their free app, and they have, chat support, real time, person to person over the phone support. I mean, it's a big company now, and they can support you in a lot of ways that Google Voice can't. But both Google Voice and Text Now have their own benefits. Okay. Now, another issue I want to talk to you about is now many black people are dying and getting the coronavirus. All right, and a lot of people are wondering. Even Trump asked, "I don't understand why. You know why this is going, this is happening." And some of my own people I talk to, they're so scared and shocked by it that some of them think that it's like one of those experiments that they did with the penicillin on black people when they said they had a cure. Check your history. And they told the black people they were getting a cure, but what they did was actually give them syphilis, and they wanted to see the effects on syphilis on a human being. So a lot of the black people at that time died, and they said they were trying. So a lot of the black people I talked to were wondering if it's a virus set out. I don't think it is, but if it's a virus set out to hurt the minority, low income, and stuff like that, disabled, some type of population control or something like that. I don't think it is. I think it's a virus that no one saw coming, and I think that somebody somewhere was playing around with something and got out. Nothing is 100% perfect, and people are always of different countries are always trying to develop weaponries and all this other stuff, and there's always these op groups that trying to develop stuff to sell to the military. So who knows? It could be something that came from animals. It could be something that somebody was developing, and oops, it came out. Okay, but for whatever reason, you do have more black people dying from it. And in the description box below, uh, you can click on it and you'll see a video explaining this, as well as at the end of the video, you literally see a black person getting kicked out of the store, followed by a white police officer, and getting kicked out of the store because they have a mask on. It is a literal hospital mask on during the time of coronavirus because they have the mask on. They didn't want them in the store. So a lot of people, black people, what they're going against the fear of racism and being targeted by the police versus the fear of the virus. And usually, if you're between a rock and a hard place, the worst decision you can make is no decision at all. And a lot of Afro Americans don't even realize that this is going on in their subconscious mind. Okay? Now, the way I see it, me and other Afro Americans, whether you mixed with something else and black, or are you dark skinned or light skinned, it doesn't matter. KKK considers you black. So, what most Afro Americans will, include myself, will deal with racism, prejudice, discrimination, and has dealt with it, and will deal with it in the future. for the rest of our lives in one form or another. All right, we got that. So it's between dealing with that type of racism or wearing a mask against a unseen enemy that could cause us our life. Not saying that the police can't. I'd rather wear a mask, okay? Because we've been dealing with the racism and still are dealing with the racism, discrimination, stereotype, and all that all our lives. And we always will in one form or another, okay? I hate to say that, but it's true, okay? The promised land is pretty far away. It's even seemed like it's farther now than it was between the 60s and between 1960 and 1975. Now, so, and in the when you click on that video, you'll watch it towards the end. You'll see literally the guy live streamed it. The police officer walking around, this white police officer walking around following him, and then telling him to get out of the store because he had a mask on during the time of coronavirus. This is reality of 2020, not 1960. Okay? Now, a lot of people have asked me a lot of different questions. Okay? And I could tell you this much about me. Okay? The best way to understand me a little bit more is I will never tell you everything I know. Okay, I will always try to help you. I'm never going to tell you everything I know. I believe element of surprise is the spark of life, positive surprise. Also, best way to understand me a little bit better is my Chinese zodiac sign is the snake. Okay, look that up and you'll understand me a little bit better. All right? Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to all my viewers that already hit 10,000. Thank you to all you all. And also, I wanted to tell you a little bit about real quick. I want to tell you a little bit about me and Jamie Zebra 23. Me and Jamie, a lot of people ask that question. The reason I always pick on her is Jamie Zebra 23 has her own website, and she's been around for a while. Okay, and I found Jamie Zebra 23's website when she had only 500 viewers. Okay. And a lot of people, and she had to prove herself because a lot of people she was drawing a lot of sickles, okay, because she's an attractive young lady, and, they were just trying to throw weird stuff at her. But now, Jamie Zimber 23 are hard work. She's a hard working woman. She's at 16.8 thousand subscribers and growing, okay, so we've been knowing each other a long time, so that's why I pick on her a lot of times. Sometimes she's picking on me, but we are cool. All right, she's good people. So that's how I know Jamie's in 23. So please subscribe. Click that red subscribe word down there. Only takes a second. Give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down. Either way it goes, you're cool with me. Okay? And please share this. And also, I love your comments, or else I wouldn't have made this quick video right here. Well, not really quick, but you know what I'm saying. I love your comments, responding back to y'all. I won't do this all the time, but I was awake. I woke up early, so here you go. All right. And I shall wrap y'all later. Stay safe. Peace out. And keep it cool, baby.